How giving are you? And how does giving help you be less afraid? Hello, I'm Kate Cocker, and this is your Everyday Positivity. All this week, I'm looking at this idea of fear, the fear of things that hold us back. I think you and I both experience this quite a lot, actually, and I think that you rarely get to a place where you are without fear. In fact, as you'll have heard from the episode that we've just done, previous episode, fear and growth are really interlinked. And so actually, if you're growing all of the time and you're moving forward and you're moving towards the thing that you want, you're often going to be in fear. So how do you manage that? How do you get through that? There's a great book that I've been following and reading all the last month. And the episodes that you're hearing this week are really based in this book, things I've learned from this book. And it's called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. It's a really classic self-development book. And reading it was wonderful because it really goes into some of those foundations that underpin most of the stuff that you probably read about now and most of the stuff I'm telling you about now. She talks about when you are in fear, often it's because your life has limits and you are small and you are living in scarcity. You know, you are worried about leaving because there might not be something else. Maybe you don't want to leave that relationship because there's nothing else. You are worried that I get fearful sometimes about comparison, like someone else is doing that better than me. Well, actually, there's enough room for everybody. So when you are in scarcity, things feel more fearful. And she asks this great question: how giving are you? And I suspect, and she says this about the people in her classes, the answer that you'll be feeling is, well, I'm very giving. I mean, I'm very giving, right? I'm a very kind, giving person. I give a lot. But then she goes down a deeper layer because the story she tells in the book is about, she's in her class. She says to the class, how giving are you? And the class go, oh, I'm very giving. I'm a very giving person. And then she says, now I want you to go home. And when you get home, I want you to thank your partner. Really thank them for the stuff that they do and that they give. And she said, it always happens you actually get quite a negative response, if you like, a quite stunned response. And someone in her class pipes up and says, well, why would I go home and thank them? And so I do everything. How classic is that, right? The exercise is supposed to highlight that when it comes to giving, well, it highlights two things, really. Giving is not yours to give. It's just about having enough to give, if you like. It's like having enough that means that giving is just part of who you are. And when you are in that place, then you are in what is known as abundance. And abundance means there is plenty to go around. She talks about this kind of very adult way of giving. You know, you're not giving in the hope that you get something back. And so I'm going to give you the same exercise today. I'm going to ask you, and I've done this and it's incredible. Go home to the person that, you are a partner with, or maybe it's a friend, and just thank them. Thank them for all that they give you and think about the things that they give you. She goes even further in the book and talks about how you can even do this with people that, have maybe hurt you in the past, or maybe you've left behind in the past. Thank them. Thank them for what they gave you. It's really an exercise in gratitude. And as I say to you all the time, gratitude is the lever upon which you can pull yourself out of a funk. It's also the lever upon which you can get yourself out of being fearful. So today, how giving are you? And try that exercise. Thank the people in your life that give to you, and thank the people that are close to you in your life for what they have given you and what they give you. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Everyday Positivity for you. In the meantime, have a great day. And remember, you have 100% got this.